The air was so wonderful that I just had to be out here in it, and the sky was, there was always something going on in the sky, and I was just thrilled to pieces with doing watercolors of the sky and the mountains, and I just felt so much better out here than I ever felt anywhere else.
The word for earth and the word for us, or people, is nang. And it, I think, really shows that the notion of connectedness that we have with the earth. The words are the same.
Earth has always been available to man. I mean, 10,000 years ago, you know, when people started living in villages, architecture was Adobe. Adobe was architecture, and culture was Adobe. So, and it still is. I mean, when you have a third of the world's people living in Adobe architecture, you can't separate culture from Adobe. It's impossible. And I find it really interesting that both a rich man can build a $10 million overnight hacienda, and a poor man can build a $2,000 Adobe home and still share the same experience.
When we knew we had to live in this mobile home, we made it look like Adobe, and we did all the work ourselves, and we even made the Adobes.
This portion of the building is double wide trailer from here, from that window back in that direction over there. This portion from here and the next 3 rooms are Adobe, which we build basically because we wanted the warmth and the charm that we grew up with.
You cannot even begin to imagine what it was like to have built this, no? Built it by ourselves. We can truly say, we built this. This is ours.
Poquito más. Okay. We're going to put a little more red dirt in it, too. Here it comes. That ought to be just right. This building hasn't been completely replastered since the 1940s. We just have to patch it up after a heavy rain. Usually we don't have rains hard enough to wash it out on a day like this. You need to move your scaffold. When I was building houses, people, women especially, would say to me, "I'm so glad to see a woman designing a house," because they really know what they have to do in it. I was getting to be very well known for doing Adobe houses, and a man from the Sweets catalog people wanted a little place out here because he loved houses. He laughed when he looked at it because it was in pretty bad shape. It was an old penitentiary murata. It looks like the old churches. In the rounded end of the building where the altar had been, I built a fireplace. I kept the outside and kept as much of the character of the penitentiary murata as I possibly could. And